man, bro. That's why I finally got a chance to get hold of you. You know, a lot of people been saying you'll be a great collaboration because I've been following you for a minute, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
one of your first videos I watched was that Naya Rivera one. You know,
Oh yeah. I did my thing on that one. As
bruh,
far as
that
the
one right
information,
there. Yeah, that right there, bro. That was a
you,
solid video.
you check the one I did recently with the straight jacket shit.
Oh yeah. And I like how you mentioned that about saying was it Sandra? Was it dang where the
It's San
Pharisees,
Hadrian.
yeah, where the Pharisees used to be, bruh. And what they that was crazy because you know, like in the book of Matthew, remember they had beat up the Messiah, you know what I mean? It was
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And the whole aspect, like if you didn't submit to the code, they would abuse you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it make you think about it too, about like the whole aspect, you know, how you be breaking down the rituals about how they got to get jumped in, you know what I mean? Especially with fraternities.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So I be really paying attention to it. I'm like, man. But yeah, I watched that one. I watched the NBA YoungBoy one. You killed that one, man.
Now you putting so much information in them things, man.
Man,
You
it
do too
takes
much information.
time, bruh. It
It
takes
do.
time.
It do. My main thing is I like to have stuff to back it up. You know, I don't want to just come on just talking and just making up stuff. I like to have information that's like legitimate. Like my MK Ultra video I'm working on. I actually got the entire document. You know, it's on Google. Anybody can download it.
Right.
There's a dude who did MK Ultra, and he wrote a book on how on how each step it is, and it goes over why they use Satanism. As a part of their brainwashing.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to use that document on why that's included so much in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to get on. I like to get on camera and rant, but I like to get on camera and have logical and believable information. You know what I'm saying, for people.
Right. Oh yeah. You do a great job at it, bruh. Because that MK Ultra, I actually learned about that first from Chronicles of Judah. You know, I've
Mm-hmm.
seen it throughout, throughout the years, like the movies.
Hey,
But
you done started recording, man. We don't want to waste no content, man. We talking.
oh no, I got it recording. It's recording.
Oh, okay, yeah. All
Yeah,
right, just want to make
definitely.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
I'm the MK Ultra aspect was so deep about that too. Is if you pay attention, remember the movie Beetlejuice.
mm-hmm.
You remember that movie? Remember they was all having the black and the white with the masonry at the dinner table? And
Mm-hmm.
what's so crazy about that is remember they all were dead in that movie. You get what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
what I paid attention to, if you remember the actress on the movie she played on that movie, what was it called? Home Alone. Remember the Home Alone
Right.
with the mama? And you
Mm-hmm.
remember how in the movie when they forgot who where they left their son behind? Remember they was on the plane, which is crazy because that's like the higher echelon. You get what I'm saying? And and on the Beetlejuice movie, there it was in the basement because that represent like the subconscious level. So I'm looking at
Right.
that. I'm like, that's deep because they was under mind control. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
Mm-hmm.
that MK
Yeah,
Ultra.
I ain't. Oh, go ahead.
Know what you're saying?
I ain't never noticed that about the plane, in Home Alone, that she's in the plane, they in the upper echelon. I ain't never look at it that way.
Yeah, it's deep, bruh. And how she played on Beetlejuice, that movie came out like 2 years before Home Alone came out. That
Mm-hmm.
Beetlejuice,
So,
huh?
now go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you
Now go
saying?
ahead. Nah, I'm about to change the subject, but go ahead.
Oh yeah. Just that whole aspect, man. It's like just really paying attention to that because I was looking at it, I'm like, this is so crazy because how she like forgot that she left her son behind, but it's like that part of her was dead. You get what I'm saying? On the Beetlejuice
Mm-hmm.
already.
Mm-hmm.
How everything line the way they do these movies, everything lines up, you know?
Yeah, they a lot smarter than they appear to be.
Mm-hmm. It's
Real
deep.
strategic. Real strategic. You say you watch G Dash the Prophet?
Oh yeah, I've seen them. I watched them.
Now G Dash the Prophet, he put me on a lot of game early, man. He used to break down the cube and break down how it's the Arabic people that's causing the troubles too. And you go to the Ramadan, what's it called, Ramadan,
Yeah,
whatever thing they
Ramadan,
do.
yeah.
When they go over there and they all pray to a cube, and watch G Dash the Prophet early videos where he connected to the movies. He does a breakdown on Vampire in Brooklyn. He does a breakdown on Hellraiser. He does a
Mm-hmm.
breakdown on the Book of Enoch. Like he does a lot of key information where it's really showing y'all who's running the game, who's in control. And G Dash, he don't get a lot of recognition, that he needs to. It's a little bit his own fault too. Like when you're doing this YouTube thing, you got to be entertaining. And he's kind of like how do you say? I won't say boring, but it's not like when you watching it, you just getting straight information. You're not getting nothing else when you go over there. You're getting just straight information. No, nothing. I do my videos. Like people don't understand that when I do my videos, I incorporate jokes and old stories on purpose. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
Hood Illuminati
I,
man. Yeah,
yeah. I'll
yeah,
be in the middle of talking about something, and I'll bring up my ex, and I bring up my kids, and I bring up an old crazy story, just so when you come into my channel, you not just getting straight information. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, G Dash is a real good guy. I think you might need to check out. Whenever you get a chance.
Oh yeah, I watched him. I watched him. Chronicles of Judah is who I really used to watch. Man, Chronicles.
Yeah, yeah. Now
He,
he breakdown. His breakdown is on like when he did Nipsey Hussle. There
yeah,
is no denying after that. There's no denying. Like he breaks. Like I don't know how long he sits on this information, but I want anybody who I try to put on Chronicles of Judah, I say go watch Nipsey. Like they tell me to break it down. I personally feel like I can't break it down as well as he did. And if I did, it'd be kind of like a copycat. I
yeah,
don't want to
yeah. I
copy
feel you.
somebody else's work. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to copy his work, but just go to his channel. He'll break it down. Like with me, far as how I do Nipsey, of course I'm gonna do the checkerboard. I'm gonna break down this funeral. I done planned it out how I'm gonna do it, but he breaks it down way better.
Oh
Like
no, yeah. He
Chronicles of
went
Judah.
into like the aspect of like depth, like the Greek god aspect. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's deep stuff, man. Cause it's like you always talk about the county out there with Tupac murder situation dies out there, and then
Michael Jordan
Michael
daddy.
Jordan. Yeah, man, you heard about that situation that just happened out there in Lumberton
What happened?
about the dude was with the road rage and he killed the lady and they call her a mother of six. It was in Lumberton, North Carolina.
Ain't that happened out here too?
Yeah, that just
I
I
I,
did a
I
break.
won't I won't be shocked about if that happening in Lumberton. I really think something really big going on around that town. If you ask me,
Man, it's
around.
deep because I was doing a breakdown on that, and what's so crazy, it goes so deep when if you like pay attention to like why America leads, the main death is car crashes, and when you know how the aspect of the car being like the vehicle, like the body, and it's so
Mm-hmm.
deep because when I was looking at it, the way the guy name is what was his name, like Duane, I think his name was Duane, and I'm looking at that when you like go into these name meanings, it mean like God is gracious. And then the lady he killed, her name was Julie Eberlin, if I'm not mistaken. And
Mm-hmm.
when you know about the last name Eberlin, it don't mean nothing but like pigs that come out the woods, which is
Mm.
crazy because they had a road rage and he ended up shooting her. And the same day that she had a funeral, he got arrested.
Mm.
And I'm looking at it,
Yeah.
I'm like, if you know like how it is, like in the scriptures, like Messiah is a carpenter. That's why King Kong was using the axe on the movie.
Mm.
And I'm
Mm.
looking at it, I'm like, how her name means like pig from the woods. When you know about that, that represent nothing but destruction coming. That's why they doing
Mm-hmm.
everything. The news is really bigger than just Hollywood, bro. The
Yeah, they be
news
showing
is,
you live rituals on TV, but people don't want to break down the numbers and the days and the times and the names if it makes the news, it's a ritual. Like if it
yeah,
makes the news, if it makes the news is just for a night, that's not a ritual. Like that's just actual news. If it makes public news and it's going around everywhere, that's a
yeah.
ritual. Like George Floyd,
Oh
that
yeah,
was an entire ritual. And when they did the recording, that 666 is on the trash can.
yeah.
They were there when I first seen it. I'm like, okay. And then when you break down the George Floyd's amazing, that white, they used to work like it was so many different avenues
The
about that story.
duality, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Twin
So,
Cities, hint the Twin City aspect, bro. I'm just
mm-hmm,
like, and then that, the aspect too. You remember that song "Sicko Mode" by Drake
mm-hmm.
and Travis Scott? That song is so much in there, man. Like how
Like,
Travis Scott, if you remember that part when he was sitting, when all of the people were running into the house when Drake was walking with the dog, and he was
mm-hmm,
talking about homies probably do it for a Louis belt.
mm-hmm,
You can see Travis Scott head is literally all red, and then Drake let off red smoke. And what tripped me out about that is then it's like Travis Scott released like these beams of light and make everybody run in their house. And then 4
mm,
years later, you got the whole winter storm,
mm-hmm,
that make everybody be in their houses. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm. And then you had COVID. COVID made everybody in their house, put everybody in the
Oh
house as
yeah,
well. Heck
yeah.
yeah.
I
So
had.
what's your channel about though? Like you doing the type of stuff I'm on,
Oh
or
yeah,
what's up?
yeah, bro. I got almost 200 vids, man. I do like the sacrifice aspect, breaking down games, movies, the tip news, everything, bro. Like I had really, that's why I said when I started out, when I really started paying attention to all of this, like really came into it, I started watching you first, Chronicles of
Mm-hmm.
Judah, and I was watching Industry Hoax Revealed
Mm,
with the
mm,
Tupac hoax.
mm-hmm.
That's a real
Yeah.
solid channel, bro.
I I think I'm the only guy out there showing his face on the forefront though, talking about what I'm talking about. A lot of dudes ain't showing their face,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
cool though. I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? But when I got on it, you know, I personally ain't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna just get on here, show my face, and talk about it because I ain't really worried about too much of anything. Like they not really. Just what people got to understand: the Illuminati or these people, these Mason people, really ain't going to bother you unless you start making big moves.
Yeah.
Like say your channel get 200,000 followers and you trying to run for office in this small town, or you really trying to expose a child trafficking ring on a big level, like you trying to get a book drop, you trying to get into you going into their world, like say you
Yeah.
trying to get a story on child trafficking and you trying to get like a magazine to push the story out, or you doing whatever you can to get that story out. That's when they start bothering you. You know what I'm saying? At the level we on right now, we can talk crazy all day. They ain't never really gonna mess with us because they don't think we is no threat. But I'm trying to wake people up enough, you know what I'm saying, as I
No,
can.
you're
You
doing
know,
a great job, bro. And like I said, I know you're busy and everything, and it's time, bro. This is time consuming. It's
it
very
is.
because you got to because you can't really leave a gap. I mean, you always gonna have people who gonna see it from a different eye, which is it just it's connection, community. But like in a sense of like getting accurate to where you don't make a mistake, where it's just you don't want to mislead. But like I said, I learned a lot, from watching your channel and everything. That Naya
Mm-hmm.
Rivera one, when you did that Glee aspect, I said it's no way around that, bro. No way
Nah, they
around it.
they killing them actors, man. And my whole thing is that we need to really stop worshiping celebrities.
Oh
We need to,
yeah,
yeah, we not need to stop worshiping celebrities. We got to really stop thinking they real people. They not, and really understand that. I want people to really accept the fact that there is a cult in Hollywood that runs all the shots. And it's like that in every form of business. And if you
mm,
right now, if you want to get your business, say your channel need to get to a certain spot, you are eventually going to have to rub elbows with somebody who's in those circles. Eventually, if you want to get to those million subs, 10 million subs, eventually you're going to meet somebody who's in that brotherhood. There's nowhere. They got every avenue is on lock by
yeah,
them boys. Like say
everything, bro.
every avenue.
It don't matter what you do. I mean, you can just be a basic guy. Everything is an
Mm.
avenue. That we already know
Oh,
about that.
especially that. If you're trying to be independent, cool. But if you want your stuff to be global, you want to be bigger than what you want to be. Oh, you're gonna have to rub elbows with them. It's gonna be eventually a
That's
time
why
you're
they
gonna have
gave
to.
us Chance the Rapper and Nipsey Hussle and make us think, yeah, we can be big like them too. But they control because Chance, remember, he grew up around Obama's. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they all every last single one of them celebrities. What I'm learning is all MK Ultra childs. They born into it. Like
Mm,
Drake, Chance, Nip, they all born into it. People don't know NBA YoungBoy is a Freemason. He's a whole Freemason. I think NBA YoungBoy is personally, I think he's CIA. I don't think he's a normal kid. I think he's CIA. I think he's probably more intelligent than we think he is. I think
hmm
he might be older. He might be a lot
That's why
older
he
than what we
tied
think
in
he
with
is.
Floyd Mayweather. You know,
Yeah.
ain't no
And
way
then
you,
oh, my bad, go ahead.
ain't no way you getting that close to Floyd. Ain't no way unless you tied in, man.
Yeah, and then even in that brotherhood, they select who their daughters date. They select who date who. It's all selective. Why you think the celebrities all dating the same person? Like Wife and Lucci dating Lil Wayne daughter, and then
Yeah,
Wife and Lucci getting that little murder charge case. And he done, I did a breakdown on him as well. NBA YoungBoy dating Floyd Mayweather daughter, and Floyd Mayweather's down with him, and he down with him. And it's just one big circle, man. Everybody in there actors. Everybody. You can't really trust none of them people. I just hate seeing people normal, like our peers look at these people like they're ordinary people. These not these are kids either raised into it or they are. I personally think a lot of them are CIA. I think a lot of them guys
Oh
are
yeah, they
CIA
monarch
agents.
children, bro. Like you right about that. And then going back to the aspect with the rapper, I did a breakdown on the rapper Lil Skies. It actually pissed off his fans. Cause Lil Skies, bro, it's so crazy how he got deep Beetlejuice programming. Because his father,
Mm,
if you remember the movie Beetlejuice, remember you had the guy that was in the hospital, his name was Darkface. Remember he had blew up in an explosion or whatever? His dad got the same story, man.
Have you ever thought about doing like a Beetlejuice breakdown or like making videos called Beetlejuice program? That sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah, yeah. I done it with Lil Wayne too. I did a Lil Wayne one.
Thank you.
Lil Wayne,
Thank you.
bruh, Lil Wayne never shot himself, and Lil Wayne, that was just a fake story to put him on the scene. That's why he had to have that cop
Mm,
come on. You know what I mean? To like, they got to
mm,
build them up. All of them got to have some scar, you know. And you look at Lil Wayne, just pay attention to his history, especially when he first started out. Remember, like what Carter 1 through Carter to the new album Carter 5. Pay attention to how he started out as a grown man and then he end up with as a kid, and then he becomes like a younger child and he with his mom on the Carter 5. And then after that it's the
mm-hmm.
funeral, which upside down was Lil Wayne. I'm like, that's come on, man. There's no way around it.
What you trying to get at saying that
Like
though?
it's like he when you look at how I see it, it's like the if you remember the movie Benjamin Button, how he
Mm-hmm.
started out as an older man and he became a kid and he was with his the lady, really like you could put it like a mom figure, and then he ended up dying after that.
Mm,
You remember, like he aged
mm-hmm.
backwards. You know,
Mm-hmm. So you're saying like Little Wayne, he's saying his death coming soon.
yeah, that's why he did the funeral album. And I don't think he dropped no album or nothing since. That's been what 2 years now, a year or two.
Yeah, it's been about a year. Been some change. Little Wayne is another one of the kids who was a
Monarch,
MK
bro.
child. Yeah,
Yeah,
Monarch child. He in that stuff heavy.
oh yeah, that's why Drake and all them had to come through him. And Nicki
Mm-hmm.
Minaj, remember the father, obviously that was a sacrifice. In the barbershop, it was a lot of predictive programming in it because remember she was on that movie. It was the what was it, the teenager who they said that they used to come to the barbershop all the time, that he ended up getting shot and killed when he was on his way
Mm-hmm.
home. That same
Mm-hmm.
plot was used with the dad, only thing he got hit with a car. You know?
Mm,
I'm like
mm.
predictive programming everywhere, man.
Yeah, Nicki, another one, man. Nicki Minaj is a whole actress, man. She got commercials of when she was a kid on TV. So that's how I know she was MK Ultra, because she got commercials of her being 5 years old saying, when I grow up, I want to be a nurse. So you've been in front of the camera since, you was a kid raised into this. So Nicki Minaj is pretty much raised into all this information. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no ordinary person.
No, the
Hey, I
world
got
is
a
the
question for you,
stage.
though. When you was in school, man, where you from?
Detroit.
You from Detroit. When you was in
Yeah.
school, in elementary school, did y'all take an entire class photo?
Yeah.
I think every child took an entire class photo. I know I got class photos.
Yeah.
You probably
And
got
middle
pictures of your,
school.
yeah, you probably got pictures of you in your yearbook and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Why on these most celebrities, like if somebody took a class photo with LeBron James, right? You didn't know he was gonna be famous until you grew up. So you still got that class photo. Why ain't you selling that class photo online nowhere? So all these
Yeah.
celebrities, why ain't people selling pictures of them together? Like if you got a picture with you and Meg Thee Stallion in high school, you would be selling it right now. That picture's worth something. If you got a picture of you and Serena Williams, and
Tupac.
y'all,
Yeah.
yeah, Tupac. So why aren't these? Then the pictures that we have are the pictures that they give us. Where are the random? I'm pretty sure if I got big enough, if I got really big, say I get like I'm famous, I'm viral somewhere on TV for a minute. People going to start coming out the woodworks with old pictures of me if they're worth something. Say I get
Especially the
look
baby. What happened to him? He always talking about high school. Why he ain't got not one picture, bro? You don't
like
see.
where is his class photos at? Where and then most time you look at these celebrities' backgrounds, most of them go to private schools. They
Yeah.
all like if you start looking
Or
at their
music
background,
school. Yeah.
most of them in elementary school went to a private school is to erase that question. You know what I'm saying? You didn't go to a public school, you went to a private school. So now they can pretty much say, well, we didn't do class photos. So but only thing I'm trying to say is all these NBA players, all these big time famous people, your favorite rappers, where are people saying maybe they don't care, which I can understand that, but you can get some money for a baby picture of the Migos right now. You can get some money if you got a picture of y'all two who is 5 years old. You can get some money for that. You know what
Cardi
I'm saying?
B.
Like Tekashi 6ix9ine. Reason why I think he's down. Like I'm gonna give you 2 examples right now. I'm about to drop some game on you. I probably should have did this for my own video. You're more than welcome to do it. There's a video of Tyler the Creator bumping into Tupac when he was a kid. All right, so a coincidental situation. Tyler the Creator, who grew up to be Illuminati, bumps into Tupac on the middle of the street on camera.
Oh, I
So y'all was
saw
in
that.
the
Yeah, when Tupac
yeah.
said, "What you gonna do?" Yeah, yeah.
That was Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Very ironic, right? And there's a video of Tekashi 6ix9ine being at a Soulja Boy concert. So Soulja Boy got Illuminati programming. Tekashi 6ix9ine that happens to be on camera where Tekashi 6ix9ine is there at Soulja Boys. There was another incident. I'm not saying it was Bow Wow. I know Bow Wow kin to Snoop. A lot of these celebrities kin to each other, but there's a few other incidents where they are children shown with these celebrities and they grow up to still be in the program. And so I'm starting to think, like, is this one big circle? Are these kids being, of course I think they're being raised into it, but I think it's just one big circle for it to be happening like that. Like Little Uzi Vert has a picture of him and Rick Ross when he was a kid. Rick Ross and Little Uzi Vert got a picture together. So coincidentally speaking, this kid took a picture with Rick Ross, and now he's growing up rich and famous. Tyler the Creator was in the video with Tupac, now he's growing up rich and famous. Tekashi 6ix9ine in the video with Soulja Boy. Now that's too many coincidences. That doesn't happen like that. That's like multiple people from your class that you graduated with taking pictures with celebrities and then growing up. That's just too ironic to be happening. That's for it to happen 3 times like that with 3 separate artists. That's way too ironic to be happening.
You know who else did that too? Kendrick Lamar did it with Pac. Remember he said, I watched Pac. I watched the Cali Love video. Remember he said he watched them make it on Rosecrans. Remember he was like, how is that? Then you end up signing with Dre.
Right. Yeah,
J. Cole,
it's
all
really
of them too. Tia and Tamara, J. Cole, Schoolboy Q.
Alicia Keys was on the Cosby Show at 3 years old. She like a little boy
on his lap. Yeah,
like a little boy. You would never know. You wouldn't have known that. A lot of the celebrities that we watch today, a lot of them are raised into this, are raised into it, and they coming in the game like that.
Yeah, cause that's why I was like J. Cole, Schoolboy Q, a lot, Sandra Bullock, Tia Tamara, a lot of them all from Germany, you know. And you know Tia and Tamara, I done like 4 videos on them, man. Them girls, it's like they tube babies, cause on the show they mentioned them being Korean, like talking about like Korean jeans, but they was trying to refer it to pants. And then later on down the line, show with the game called The Game with Tia, they was talking about they had an argument about, they mentioned Korean hair. I'm like, that's like Korean, you know, they was heavy into cloning, you know. A lot of them people a lot of these people who famous are ancients from the past, man.
The bloodline been passed down.
Yeah.
You seen the video Barack Obama said he knew since 1998 he was gonna be president?
Oh yeah, they showed it. I just did a video, bruh, just a second ago, right before we got on this call, about the jail aspect, why they go through the jail. And we already know about the aspect of programming, but when you know about the aspect too of like with the Masonic arc, it's like the rainbow where they become reborn. You get what I'm saying? They got to go through that. That's why all the celebrities got to go through the jail aspect, and then they come out. For instance, Tupac came out of jail. He had the best aspect of his career. You know, they all got to go through that ritual of persecution to go through the rebirth and come out refined. You know, in the Masonic rainbow, it's deep stuff. You know, and then going about Obama. You know, remember the movie Above the Rim? I know you remember that movie with Pop. On that movie, you know that you remember when they had that last game, one of the players was wearing 44. It's crazy, representing like 44 President Obama. And then on there too, they were playing a game, and what's so deep is the main character, he ended up going to Georgetown, which is right there in DC. You see, I'm like, it's no way around this. It's no way around it. And when you know about that whole aspect, you know, Georgetown, it sits right on the Potomac River. And then when you look at that, it's just like the Nile River in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? how it's like the fastest river in America. That is, this stuff is serious, man. How they literally been
Yeah.
setting it all up. Tia and Tamara were Obama daughters. That's what that represented.
Yeah. Think about it.
They
And those
were his
ain't even really
daughters.
his daughters because Michelle Obama, man,
Oh yeah, yeah,
people get,
definitely. But I'm talking about, remember on the show, both of
yeah,
them, they
they
didn't have no
represent,
real parents. You remember?
yeah, they represent what Barack Obama daughter. If you look at how Barack Obama daughters look, they kind of favor Tia and Tamara.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to a
they put this
degree.
stuff. They put this stuff in our face, man, every day, man. Every day. You're saying you need to get close to God and all this other stuff. Like, yeah, that's cool. You need to get close to him. But you really got to understand what God is. God ain't nothing to be played with. And the energy that we in, there is nothing to be played with. And our lives ain't nothing to be played with. And our souls ain't nothing to be played with. And something's out here playing with us. Like, they're not telling us everything. And I personally feel like, as humans, we got to find a way to become our God selves again. If not, we're going to just be trapped in this loop. You know, that's just what I've been on.
No, I hear
You
what
know
you're
what
saying.
I'm
I
saying?
hear what you're saying. That's why I say I let you elaborate. Because
Yeah.
definitely like the aspect of knowing the godliness. See, that's the thing. A lot of people embrace that, just like you said, physical form, and just reading versus using it to open and eventually elevate. Because we forgot like an aspect of elevation. That's what I was going
Mm,
back to when I was talking about that whole Beetlejuice aspect with the plane and the basement. You see what I'm saying? Because it's levels. Where are you? You know, are you willing
mm-hmm.
to be high up, or are you willing to just die? Because you know what I mean? At the end of the day, dust and flesh, you know what I'm saying? It's deep stuff,
Mm-hmm.
man. And like you right, like
Mm-hmm.
when you look at it too, like the aspect, it's the spiritual warfare aspect is
A baby. Like most people have a baby to give themselves some type of importance in life. You without a child, most niggas be like, damn, why do most people want to have a kid? Not because they want to have that importance. Like they did something, they raised something that's theirs. That's another them.
it's
Carry on
like
their
property,
legacy.
yeah.
Right. So I think God probably just he wanted a purpose. I think we just give, like, without us, the sun is just beaming on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
because we
sun
receive the
ain't
sun and use it to make our, to create stronger, get bones, strength, and
right.
everything. Yeah,
Right. And without us, the earth is just a fucking boring ass jungle. Without
yeah. Look at
humans,
Bill
it
Gates,
ain't nothing but
bro. Look at Bill
yeah,
Gates. How it's so deep, how he want to block out the sun.
yeah. Bill Gates, another one, man. Hey, I don't mind doing all this talking and shit on the internet, but if we really want to change, people go, bro. Like
Yeah,
we really got to start like that boycotting shit. Like if we really want to make a change as people, we never going to get it to where we can all agree on the same term. Never. It's
right,
never going
right.
to happen. They got the entire world on lock. Like far as everywhere we go, their stamp is already on it. So it's if we go somewhere try to set up a new shop, they already got their stamp on it. So we pretty much trapped in the game. So if you in the game, you gotta start playing by it. And we gonna start playing this game. We really gotta start. We can't be no pussies. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
motherfuckers gonna have to get rolling. Like I always say, people, you're not gonna get no results unless you got violence. I don't
hmm
give a fuck what nobody says. Like right now, if I owed you money and you say, "Hey, Duane, can I get my $20 back?" My $20 back. I say, "Man, fuck you," and I walk away. You gotta goddamn beat my ass to get that
yeah.
20 out of me.
It's
So if we
cold to
want to make
stuff,
it,
bro.
yeah. If we want to really make a change in this woke world or whatever the hell we doing, we really gotta start putting some action behind this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, cause being passive ain't gonna. Guys,
I
when
mean,
these politicians want some shit done, they take some motherfuckers out.
yeah, like especially the Hillary Clinton. Not to go into that, but Hillary Clinton. Man, I remember you
Hey man,
said that. You said I don't talk
yeah,
about them
hey,
Clintons.
nah, man, cause they'll lay you down, man. But I ain't even worried about them no more, man. But
Yeah.
my bad for cursing on your channel. I don't know if
No,
you don't
no,
try to
you're
curse on your
it's
channel
cool,
or
bro.
not.
You're all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, because I'm pretty sure you monetized.
Not yet, nah.
Okay, how many subs you got?
I'm at two. I just reached 241.
Hey man, don't give up, man. Shit. Hey, I'm
No,
gonna
I
post
just
this on
started,
my
but that's
channel,
within a
man.
month
And
though.
hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey, within a month you got 2,000 subs.
No,
You keep pushing,
240,
man, and
240.
240.
Yeah.
Hey, 240. That's what's up, man. Hey, YouTube is the best place to build a fan base. YouTube is the number one platform to build a fan. You can't build a fan base on Instagram. You can, but it's best to try to do it on only other one I say be Facebook. Facebook allow you to build an audience and stuff like that, but YouTube is the number one place, man. And shoot, we can put this on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Just send me the recording. I can post on my channel, have the link. I'm gonna just post like a 10-minute of it and put the whole video on yours so people can go see the whole one. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And we can do that. Yeah, help you build that up. Cause shoot, you putting work in out here, man. For real. Yeah, I got like what made you get into this shit?
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got like in the prayer and stuff, started really studying. I came across your channel. I came across Chronicles of Judah. My homeboy had put me on to him. And then I had came across, like I said, the Industry Holtz channel. And I just sat down and just watched it, bro. I binge watched y'all videos at the time. And it just, I was like, wow, man. And I just started connecting the dots, bro. I'm like, there's no way around this stuff. Because I was already hip to this stuff, but I never took it as serious. You know what I mean? And then when I caught on to 50 Cent is the one that tripped me out the most when I first came into it, bro. That whole dude's life, he's literally, his whole background is based on Kelvin Martin, 50 Cent. Entire background, bro. They both grew up. They both grew up with the grandma. They both got shot and then survived. They both went to boot camp. It's crazy. I'm like, how do you live?
50 Cent is another person that's 50 Cent, another person that's CIA.
Oh, yeah.
Really,
Pop Smoke was connected to him. Yeah.
Pop Smoke was CIA as well. I think a lot of them guys CIA agents, man. A lot of people don't know, and like the city where you from, see where I'm from, I'm pretty. There might be some CIA agents out here, but I doubt there's very little of them. In your city, there's a nigga out there who's probably one of the biggest drug dealers in the world, and he's a whole CIA operative.
Yeah, like Pablo.
You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the biggest gangsters in the world. Yeah. A lot of these niggas be CIA, man. They be highly, I guarantee you, when these niggas get out, they be on camera talk about the glick with the Glock. They get off camera. They very, very professional individuals. I guarantee you 100%.
You know,
they get off camera, them niggas straighten their face up.
Yeah, Pooh Shiesty is bruh. The way they set that dude up is crazy, man. They like built him up. Like it's no way around it. I was doing a breakdown on him, man. His whole background, everything is just like a movie. How do you go to Miami, shoot up somebody, talking about robbing or whatever? And it was all staged. But I'm talking about then he fly out and get a plane after he was just in custody. Come on, man. That don't even make sense.
And I hate the fact that we got to where you catching bodies and killing people is what's cool. Because how old are you, bro?
I just turned 25.
25. So guys a little younger than you, like 18, 19, 17, they really embrace this shit. This is really what's cool with them. And they think killing somebody is dope. Being a murderer is dope because of rap music. And I really think that's fucking with society, man. We got these young boys out here. Don't get it twisted. The streets is going to be everywhere. That's in every community. But our society is dominated by the streets. You know what I'm saying? Even in the white communities. Y'all be thinking of white boys, bitches. They got some white gangs out there, if y'all read about them. That's about that life. Them biker gangs, them fucking Irish mobs, them niggas is really about that life, especially them boys in Boston. But they don't dominate the community. See, that street shit dominates our community, man. And that hip-hop shit makes it to where young boys think that the only way to be cool is by killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? By being a full-blown murderer, killer, gangster. And not killing to make moves. You killing because you got beef. I can see if you was trying to murder somebody to try to get like this political agenda going on for your people. But if you killing somebody because you got beef, that's stupid as hell.
It be over shoes, all kind of nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah, man. When the mob kills somebody, it's for real shit. Or when like a politician kills somebody, and say you see a politician fall down the steps, he got whacked. So they kill somebody to make some big moves. I ain't saying that's cool either, but at least it got some type of meaning behind it. Yeah. Our shit, we raising just mindless killers out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And the rappers really are like Kodak Black going to jail for shooting up somebody, you know, and the young boy getting caught with all these guns and stuff. It's like, they biggest yeah. And then they all supposed to be woke, man. I told you that shit was fake.
Yeah, I saw that video,
That NLE Chopper shit, that nigga was faking, man. That nigga was wide awake. Talking about, I'm woke, nigga, why you get caught with guns? Yeah,
Yeah, look
he a
at his
plant
music
for
videos,
real.
bro. He talk about
He
the feeling.
looked too man. You know this. Oh yeah, them niggas plant.
Yeah, them
His weird
they
ass.
all be plants, bro.
Yeah. What's the next? What's the What's the next video you got?
Shoot, I'm gonna actually be working on. I'm actually thinking about. I just dropped the jail aspect, but I'm probably gonna do some more. Like I'm doing deep aspects, like on the breaking down like the Masonic rituals and things of that nature. So I said I'm probably gonna drop another one probably
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow. I'll be doing them every day, but I'm just like, I just go with the flow. I keep up with the local news too, bro. That right there, it's just, bro, it's so much symbolism in it, man. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, don't be scared to even blog on topics that you like. The Quavo and Saweetie topic. Don't You can blog on that and bring in some Illuminati shit
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
definitely.
blog on shit. Yeah, blog on shit that's going around the news. Like I wanted to get around to it today. I meant to get around to it last week. I'm going to do a video on Saweetie, Derek Jackson, and Black Lil Nas X,
Oh yeah, I
and talk
did
about
Lil
how it
Nas.
is.
I did him.
Yeah, yeah, how it's destroying the black male image, man. It's really destroying our image out here.
Oh yeah, Lil
For real,
Nas.
they
What
should.
tripped me out is Lil Nas X and Nas got the same. I did a video on them. They got the same background story, bro. The same story.
Yeah,
It's like that's Nas duality. You know what I'm
same.
saying?
Nas another one who down with them boys.
Oh yeah,
Said he drunk his own urine.
yeah. He been down with them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That
Heck yeah, man. But shoot, man, I gotta head on out, man. I'll take my son to my grandma's house, man.
okay.
Anything else you want to ask me?
Oh no, that was really. I really just more so. I just thank you, bro. I really thank you for taking the time out, man. Like I said, I know you be busy and everything, and it was just dope. Just
Nah, I ain't want to keep dragging it out, man. I know I told you I was gonna do it for. I mean to get up, which I'm glad you wrote me an email. Like, where that dude that wanted to interview me, man? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm glad you came out. You know, had me on there. I love to have me on the channel and shit. That's what's up. I'll put you on mine. Just make sure you send me the video or however you want to put it in the Dropbox or something. You know, we can make that work.
okay, bet. I'm gonna send it to you, bro. I'm gonna send it
All right,
through a
man.
thing called WeTransfer, and then you can just download the link. I got you.
All right, what's your channel name so I can shut that out? I
Hide
forgot.
and Seek TV.
That's what it is. Hide and seek. There we go. I
Yeah,
like
I
that.
got you.
What made you come up with that name?
Man, it was just like the aspect of just going into the rabbit hole, seeking the truth. You know what I'm saying? And coming out refined in it. That was the whole aspect of it. It's pretty cool. Just something different,
Mm-hmm.
man.
I fucks with it, man. It's different, man. It's different. It ain't your name with a TV on my shit, plain as hell.
Oh yeah, I
I
had
just
put the
said,
TV.
hey, my Mclean TV, man. I just made that shit. I like it. You
Yeah.
know what
Oh,
I mean? But
yeah. It's
yeah.
it. I like the channel, bro. I love that. I love your channel for real.
Hey, download the Station Head app. I like to have you as a guest on the show.
Okay. Okay.
Download the Station Head app. The one I be promoting on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Download that. Look my name up, and we'll